I'm kind of curious. So this is like a major undertaking, creating a new engine. Do you have any interest in like possibly looking at like Unity engine or Unreal? And if so, how long do you project creating a brand new engine from scratch would take?
Yeah, we've actually talked about some of that, and you look at Unity or Unreal if you're going into a 3D environment, and the challenge you've got in the wargaming space is when you go into 3D, the purists sort of look at you like, well, that's not a real wargame. If it hasn't got chits and counters and a flat board and whatever, it's not real. So you got to work out what makes sense. Plus, it's expensive to do that. We've got, we're moving from C++ to C hash. That's the best way I can describe it. And when you go to C hash, all of a sudden you get the capability to work cross-platform. That's where it works. We can use much more modern art assets. So the problem I've got right now with our old code is we can only use, say, BMPs, for example, for our art assets, which is as old as, the hills. You're going back to Windows 95. And the problem with that is you can't do shadowing, you can't do opacity, you can't do anything. But if you're suddenly using PNG files, for example, we can do so much more with even 2D maps to just make them look so much better than what we've got right now. We can load in a whole map and then use multiple zoom levels instead of having to literally craft every hex and then have multiple zoom levels and other things. So they're the things we're looking more from new engines to allow us to build better looking games, which is important, but also saying, is a 3D game what we want? Or is a 2D game what we want? And at the moment, probably going to Unreal or some of the other third-party engines doesn't make a lot of sense unless we're going to a proper 3D approach. And our niche at the moment, that's not really what people look for. So we haven't gone down that path. If I was going to a squad level, say squad leader type game, maybe there's an appropriate place for it. But at this point, we hadn't planned to use a third-party engine. It was building it up ourselves and seeing how we go from there.